ready for the next lady? Please welcome the awesome Amy Erling.
She's my friend. I used to be a nurse, and I took care of patients recovering from surgery. They would ask me the most ridiculous questions, like, she knows them. Why am I in pain? And I'd be like, you had surgery. And why am I nauseous? And I'd be like, you had surgery. Why is this costing me so much? You had surgery. Hospitals these days have become so nice. They don't even smell like hospitals anymore. So people forget where they are. I once had a patient tell me that this was a very expensive hotel. What, the IV dripping in your arm isn't a good enough reminder of where you are? See, with hospitals being so nice, people see it as like a vacation from their normal lives. I once had a patient tell me she was not ready to leave the hospital. Not because she was still sick, but she's like, no, I've got 3 kids at home. A patient's family member once asked me, are there sick patients on this floor? No, this is where we keep the hypochondriacs. The other day, I woke up and it was raining. So I checked my phone and I'm like, yep, it's raining. I think direct deposit is a really bad idea. A few years ago, I quit my job, and I just started watching the balance of my checking account just going down and down and down. And I'm like, oh, dang, that is where the money was coming from. Nowadays they have these toilets that flush automatically, which just makes me more lazy and forgetful when I'm somewhere that doesn't have those. Like, I'll be in my own apartment and forget to flush. I'll come back hours later and be like, who left that there? What a pig. I took a few months off and went and lived in the rainforest. I thought it was going to be a lot different. I get there, and the first thing she asks me is to sweep the floor, which sounds reasonable, except we had a dirt floor. And so I asked her why she wanted me to sweep it, and she says, well, I don't want the neighbors to think we live like animals. Let me pause and take a sip here. My friend's kid, she is in the habit of telling people how good she is at everything all the time. And at first it's kind of cute, and after a little while you're like, would you just shut up? Like, I taught her how to make a quesadilla, and she was like, I am so good at this. What, you just melted some cheese onto a tortilla. So then I tried to teach her how to make creme brulee. Those 3rd-degree burns really shut her up. Recently, my apartment was broken into, but the thief didn't steal anything. So I was relieved at first, and then I started thinking, wait, my stuff's not good enough? So I went out and I bought a new computer, a new stereo, and a flat-screen TV. I hope when he comes back, he'll be impressed. Last year, my boyfriend, that guy sitting right there, he wanted to take me to a clothing-optional beach. Yes. I am from California, but I was not too into the idea. But I humored him, so we went. We started walking from our car to the beach, and I already started getting strange looks from people because we were still wearing our clothes. So I hadn't even decided until I got there if I was gonna get naked or not. But there was not a single person wearing even the slightest bit of clothing. So if you don't get naked, you feel like people are staring at you. And when you do get naked, you feel like people are staring at you. So, let me take a sip. Guys, laugh, that wasn't even a joke. So what my boyfriend hadn't realized, but what somehow I knew it instinctively, is that sexy people don't go to nude beaches. People who want to see sexy people go to nude beaches. All right, thanks guys, it was fun. Thank you for coming.